I have so many questions. So this is the second book in the Dream Harbour series. I've not read this yet. First time sitting down, reading this in one sitting, and this book is... I read through this at an unbelievable pace. It was very easy to digest, and it was awful. But it wasn't awful in the sense that I didn't want to finish reading it, and it wasn't awful in the sense that I completely hated it, and I absolutely will be getting, like, I've got the second book as well. I actually bought these books 2 years ago from Asda, and I saw someone were talking about it again, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to read this. And I've just zipped through the entire book. I'm not even joking, less than 2 hours to read. Yeah, quite a lot of pages. And one thing that I'm also like is how there's a bit of the next book and we're going to see Noah and Hazel. But I read through this, so, like, this book, I hate straight romance with a passion. I hate spice with a passion. This reads like a fan fiction. You know what, Laurie Gilmore? I rate The Graft because this is an entire series and there's another book coming out. It's all set in this place called Dream Harbour, and I don't want to ruin too much of the book because I know there's people who are still just getting into this series. But and the fact that I have finally read this, I could put this on my flipping Vinted and hopefully someone buys it and I could buy more books because the way that, and I want to return to the Wilder books, which I'm also reading at the moment. Let me just see if I can. One sec. Right, I just have to pull my review up because not only did I read through this hypersonic speed, I wrote down the review before I could forget what happened because. And then I've also just watched someone's video review of this, where they say thankfully that this one's better. But don't get me started on this book. So we've got Jeannie, who's moved to she's had an unfortunate event happen at her old job, so she's moved and she's been given her aunt's cafe. And there's a lot of things happening in Dream Harbour. There is a lot of things happening, let me tell you that. But this book just happened too fast. I know it's over 300 pages, and I read through it in less than 2 hours. That's an unbelievable speed for me. That's quick for me. But Logan's character trait is he's got no character. He's a plaid shirt farmer whose only discernible characteristic is he's going through a breakup and it's really tough on him and it's very difficult and he's struggling to adapt, and this new girl Jeannie could fix him, according to the book club ironic I know, but the book club within the book. And I just there's two types of rubbish books. There's rubbish bad that you just can't pick up or finish, and then there's rubbish good. This was rubbish good, and I cannot wait to start the next book. But this has just encouraged me to write my own book because I want to write my own version of not necessarily of this, but we don't get these characters or these sort of things in gay books, which is a shame because I would eat that up probably as quick as I ate this one up. But my wrists are sore from reading that quick. This was a freaking experience. I didn't like Noah too much, but apparently we are going to see a redemption arc in this one where he actually goes for the girl that he mentions he likes in this one, Hazel. And just it's supposed to be a happy sunshine romance. I saw the happy the happy sunshine. I didn't get the grumpy because he just read he's misunderstood and he talks to no one and he doesn't know why he's there. In fact, I don't know why you were there half the time. I'm reading the plot and I'm like, what's going on, Logan? Why are you doing this? Why are you saying this? And he seems as clueless. He's as clueless as the reader. It was awful, but the damage to the book is just my spine as well. I was like, it's gonna get better, and it just, I struggled because I really do not like smut in books, so those scenes I was just kind of like reading through rapidly, even quicker. That just seemed to speed my reading, but like, oh, I felt like I was rereading my not rereading, I was reliving my fanfiction, because I wrote fanfiction when I was 14 to 19. I'm 25 now. That's what this book read like, and it was very nice to see that someone who like, I'm gonna show you some more things I like about this book. How cute is that? How cute is that? And yeah, we love a good playlist, don't we? So just, I'm sat here, I'm reading it, I don't know why well, the only song that just had me sitting here like, why is that on here, I gotta be honest, was Before You Go. I rate the rest of the playlist, but that one I'm just like, it's supposed to be a romance book. I get that Logan was dumped by an ex, and it's dark and he's brooding, but why is Before You Go in here? I didn't understand that. This was a chaotic, like, it was rubbish, but it was brilliant, and I wanna like write my own rubbish and see if I can get it published as well, because I feel like you just need a good book that makes you laugh once in a while. This book definitely did it for me. I also do like I said, I've got the next book. I love a good cafe pub, a coffee shop, a bookshop. This next one's apparently a bookshop. I do love, that's something that I've taken from back when I wrote fanfiction. Like, one of my favourite pubs to read is a romance, no matter how rubbish, set or centred around a coffee shop or a bookshop. This, you know, how much did I pay for it? $9.99. I can't believe I paid $9.99 for that, but at the same time, that's $9.99 well spent. Even if I've rated it 3 stars, even if I'm only rating it 3 stars, you know what? I'm not even mad. I feel like that was money well spent, even though it took me 2 years to read it. The playlist as well, the map, the little bit of like what's in the little bit. There's a little bit in the book about like this, but I'd already bought this anyway. It took me 2 years to get it. 2 years to read it. Sorry, these two have been on my to be read list since I bought them. But I've only this year gotten back into reading. This was just a hoot. It was rubbish, but it was fun rubbish. The quality of the writing wasn't amazing. But there was no spelling errors or anything like that. It's not like bad in that way. It's just, it was so corny. The whole book's just corny, and it reads like a fan fiction that I would have wrote when I was 15 or 16. With Gilmore's own characters, and I can honestly say, so apparently this book's better, and I can't wait to start this. And in fact, I'm probably going to start this after I finish the other book that I'm reading. But I'm probably going to read all of Gilmore's books, because that was brilliant. That would, like, I even though it's 3 stars, it's a good 3 stars. I just want to read more of Gilmore's work, honestly. It's the pumpkin spice lattes, it says on the back that there should have been more mentioned. It's called the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, for goodness sakes. And I'm glad that I do recommend this book, though maybe get it secondhand, up to you. But I'm probably not going to get anyone like wanting to like recruit me to read or rate the books anytime soon. But this was a hoot. This made me laugh. This had me pacing in my room at flipping whatever time it is. But I just wanted to, like, this is a bit of a sloppy review for me, but it was a sloppy book. See you in the next one.